Let's look at the state of this that somebody's left in the woods here. You know, bring drinks and stuff out with you, fine. Take your bloody rubbish home with you. There's no need to leave it here. Hey, Dwayne from Blue Jay Bushcraft. Just come out into the local park because I want to show you a couple of items that I've got from our local army surplus store. First of all is this. This is a hammock. And this is a Basha. Or Tarp, whatever you want to call it. So this is the Tarp. Put it out of its bag. It's not the lightest weight one going, but it seems to be nice robust plastic, nylon. It has, on each corner, it has these eyelets, plus these webbing straps, sewn well into the webbing on the sides there. It has on the side there, it has handles, so you can fold it in half. There's handles down the middle on the other side as well, so you can use it as an emergency stretcher if you need to. If you look at the seam, that's been waterproofed along all the threads, so hopefully it should be a nice piece of kit. I'll put it up and we'll see how it goes. The cord I'm going to use to put it up is this stuff. It's not true paracord, but it is, well, it says there paracord. It's not your normal high grade paracord, but it is good strong stuff. And this 100 metres, you can pick these rolls up for less than £10. So that's about 300 foot of cord. So for this kind of thing, it is brilliant. So I'm just going to rig the tarp up now to show you. I'm going to use 10 pegs for speed. So I'll put it up and we'll see what it's like. Okay, so that's the basic tarp setup. I've just tied the corners. On this side I've just looped it through and then tied a half hitch to secure that. On the other side I've done it slightly differently, but I'll show you that in a minute. Shush, Tim. Here I've used the standard knot to attach it to the tree. That's that one. And this is your adjustable guy line knot to take the slack out of the top of the tarp. And at this end, I've used a trucker's hitch. Quiet, Timmy! It's enough! Shush! Shush! I've used a trucker's hitch. So, that'll get in focus. And I've put a highwayman's hitch over the top just to hold it in place. And as you can see, that guy line is nice and tight. This side, I just tried a different kind of knot. Now this is the same one that I've used to attach it to the tree on the the first end of the cord. The guy line's pegged out with the adjustable slip knot. As you can probably hear, Timmy's a little bit upset because I've tied him to a tree while I do this, because he won't come back when I call him. So there you go, that's the basic tarp setup. Now the other piece of kit I've got is this army hammock. You can see that there. It's got the army numbers on it. It says there, hammer, stretcher, lightweight. I wouldn't say it's particularly lightweight, but it's not overly heavy. It's a very strong, robust plastic design. It has webbing reinforcement straps around the back there, for obviously for the handles if you want to use it as a stretcher. It has a folded over section there. Apparently that's for if you're using it as a stretcher, and you can put the casualties' feet in there to help them stay in the stretcher and not roll out. It has these webbing straps, which should be quite good. They shouldn't cut into the tree, into the bark. So won't need to use tree huggers to protect the tree from it. I think basically that's about it. So it's got these handles if you're going to use it as a stretcher. There's 3 along each side. So you possibly need 6 people to carry it if you're going to use it as a stretcher, or possibly if there's just 2 of you, you'd have to make up a couple of poles and thread them through the loops and carry it just like a normal twin pole stretcher. Right, so I'll put it up and see how we go with this. It should be interesting because I've never used a hammock before, so we'll see how we go. I'll pop it up and we'll see what happens. So that's the hammock put up. Struggled a little bit because this tree behind me is a bit on the large side, so it's struggled a bit getting it actually wrapped round it, but I'm also kind of sloping downhill because it's higher on that tree than this one, so I'm shoving up a bit. But that's actually quite comfortable. Just lean that way a little bit, straighten the strings out, not hanging straight. I don't think you're going to have much worries about falling out of this. It does hold you in quite well. It kind of squashes you in, if anything. Yeah, I think that'll do quite nicely. I think if you're to actually use it properly at night, you can sit your feet under that flap there. Not, oh, shush Timmy! Quiet! Quiet! Now! That's enough! Shush! I'm sure if that'd actually help prevent you falling out, or whether if you did fall out, it'd make sure you went head first because your feet were stuck in there. I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, all in all, apart from the fact it's not tight enough and it's almost on the floor, I think this is pretty good. The tarp cost me £16 and the hammock cost me £10 from an army surplus store called Nick's Kit in Royton. And I'll put a link on the film to his website. All in all, really pleased. Get my bedding mat in here. With my bag or just sleep in bed, this should be really comfortable. Forward to trying this out on an overnight. So waking up in the sky and the camouflage material above you, hearing the birds singing, that should be absolutely fantastic. The sooner I get a chance to use this on a weekend or an overnighter, the better. Pretty comfortable. So there you go. There's the hammock, all rigged up on its own. Where is it? You're watching this, Dan? No, you're watching. What? This is one alternative way you can set the tarp up. I literally tying one corner to a tree and pegging the rest out. Which gives you a kind of semi-tent reel. Come on, baby boy. It's a good lad.